Today in this special episode of Dabid Unboxes, I will be unboxing a high-end large resin import statue for the second time. Previously, I unboxed the Sume All Might statue, which was okay. But this statue I'm much more excited about. This is my first Ryu Studios Naruto statue. I have had Bleach statues from them before, and they are definitely like 10-star stuff. So I have just the highest of expectations for this. I'm gonna try to edit this video down to, cut out a bunch of the bullshit of me like fighting with this box and like trying to drag, size box out of this box and open the styrofoam, and you get the idea. So, as you can see here, this is a rather sizable box from Ryu Studio. This is a 1/6 scale statue, so I'm not sure why this size statue had to come in a box that, is like half my height, or maybe more than half my height. But let's open this up and see what we see. And I might cut into this so I can edit this out, or edit parts of this out, depending upon how long it takes me to open this, because this is rather heavy and rather unwieldy. But I'm extremely excited about opening the Sai statue. Sai is probably my #1 favorite character in Naruto. Certainly the character I can best relate to in Naruto. And when this got announced, I knew I had to have it. I stayed up all night to make sure I didn't miss the pre-order from Spec Fiction Shop. Thank you, Todd Johnson. And this came, I don't know how long this came ago. I was working, and I never had a chance to open this. So this has just been sitting around, and now I really do want to open this up, and hopefully everything is intact. And I thought maybe this was going to have like some corners or something in here, and this box was not going to be, ginormous. But as it turns out, this box is actually just fucking huge. So let me flip this up here so you can see the front of size box, which I'm going to make sure does not, tip over and explode onto the floor or anything. How am I going to do this? Yeah, so you can see size box. It is fucking huge. How am I going to open this? I'm not sure, but what I am going to do is pause this video while I wrangle this out of the box, and I'll be back. I'm back. I managed to get size box out of the shipping box. I am astonished, flabbergasted by how large this box is. For a 1/6 scale statue to have a box this size, it's just, it blows my mind. I'm a little bit concerned now. As you can see here on the box itself, it's got this it's white with like black ink splotches on it for its theming. Because Sai, of course, is an artist. His his ninja jutsu is that he is an artist, and he draws stuff with chakra infused ink, and he can create like beasts and things like that and bring them to life using ink as part of his jutsu. So I think it's cool that they put that on the box, and it's nice to have a really bright white box. I don't see that very often for a statue. I'm gonna try to shimmy this cover off this box. Hopefully everything's okay in this box, because this box seems like, an anvil could fall on it and nothing would harm it. Maybe I restarted this video too soon. Maybe I should have popped this lid off, but I didn't realize this lid was going to be quite so challenging. Almost got this part off, I think. All right, that's off on this side. Let's go over here. Oh. Okay. All right, I've got in the box the lid off of this box. Inside, we've got this really nice looking Ryu Studios envelope. It says number 157, so I'm guessing this is statue 157 out of whatever the edition size is on this. It's got a nice wax seal here with the Ryu Studios logo on it. And this is nice. I'll maybe look at that in a little bit. But now I just have to somehow get fudge. Alright, so this has the ever popular straps design on the inside of the styrofoam. I know everybody loves straps. I don't care about them. They don't mean much of anything to me, but I know everybody else loves straps, and you know, they have definitely kept us secure. Like, this is the most secure box I think I've ever tried to open. Alright, and it looks like I'm going to be able to open this without having to cut any tape because of those straps, which I really appreciate because it means I will not have to pull this entire styrofoam thing. Oh, whoa. Whoa. Okay. Whoa. Wow. Okay, so I understand the size of this now. Holy shit. Okay, I understand the size of this now. I'm going to do a quick cutaway so I can take some pictures of the interior of this box so that you guys can understand why this is the way it is. Okay, I'll be right back. Having been collecting 1/6 scale statues for close to 20 years now since I started collecting bone design statues, I have an expectation in my mind for the size of a box that a 1/6 scale statue is going to come in, or a Hot Toys figure, those sorts of things, and it's not this size. So I'm sorry if I've been a little bit taken aback by the size of this box, but it was just very unexpected for me. Here is the certificate of authenticity from Ryu Studios. I thought there might be some instructions or something here. There are not, but this is a very nice certificate of authenticity, and it does say that I have number 157 of 333 in the edition size of this Naruto Sai statue. And I feel pretty lucky about that. 157 is a prime number, so I'm very happy with that. But now I'm going to try to actually put this statue together, and let's pray that I don't do anything to fuck it up, because I can't replace this, and it was really expensive, and I feel really good about what I've seen of it so far, so hopefully nothing goes bad. So this gigantic piece here, which is you can see a lot of pieces like this that are basically just black and white, because that is the style of Sai doing his artwork with his brush on his ninja scrolls when he's doing his beast mimicry jutsu, which brings animals to life, sort of, animal drawings to life, until they explode into ink very quickly, because they're not very durable, they're just made of ink. It's not really a very successful anime. We're told that Sai is a super deadly and awesome assassin, but we never really get to see him assassinate anybody. He's never all that effective in the show, unfortunately. But we can see the bottom here. It says Sai 157 of 133, as you would expect, because we already knew the edition size on this. The base itself looks nice. Like, there's some weird black or blue streaks here on the base. I'm guessing that those are little marks from where this was previously assembled to make sure that everything fits together. So hopefully everything is going to fit together nicely, because it appears that they have tested this, as you might expect. Let me pop that down here. And I've got an iPad here so I can actually look at this while I'm trying to assemble it and have some conception of what this is supposed to look like. Because there are no instructions, I'm not sure exactly what order I'm supposed to be going in, but I'm confident that these dogs are going to be, well, you'll see. I don't know if they're dogs, if they're lions. I'm not sure exactly what they were supposed to be, but I'm confident that these are going to be put on the base first. I'm not sure which one. I guess we'll see. If I get it wrong, maybe this will take extra long. Alright, so everything's intact here. The black paint on this white cast lion dog thing, it looks a lot like the mythical beast from Shang-Chi, which you would, which makes sense, because that is also a very Asian thing, like this anime is. And I'm pretty sure this is going to go right here on the base. And don't worry, I will take some nice pictures of everything once I have this assembled, provided that I get this assembled without breaking it. All right, that slid right on, easy peasy. I feel good about that. Next up, this, we've got another one of these. Holy, this one's heavy. We've got another one of these lion dog looking things. I'm sure that there is a name for this, an exact name for this in the manga. I'm actually not sure if there is an exact name for this in the manga. Maybe they say it's a lion, maybe they say it's a dog, maybe they don't say it's anything. Maybe just call it a ninja beast. It's really hard to say. my memory just can't remember back that far, and it's been so many years since I was actually relevant in Naruto that it's hard to remember exactly, but this is as big, like this is like my F4F, like Shiranui and Amaterasu statue. This is big, and this is like a brick. Like if I got hit in the head with this, I'd be dead. So let's see here. He's got 2 magnets in his paws, and I can see where there are 2 magnets on this, and also indentations for his feet. So I think that this is going to go right on. Is he on? Yep. Okay. Not only is he on, but it feels pretty stable. Like this is well made and well engineered, which I was expecting because I really like Ryu Studios. All right. So next up, I'm guessing it's going to be Sai himself, because there's one more beast, and that's a bird, and it goes on the top. And it would make sense to me to go from bottom to top when doing this assembly. Sai is a ninja that is introduced in the flash forward at the beginning of Naruto Shippuden episode 1. He is a assassin for the underground ninja organization of Root, which, you know, doesn't always do things exactly the way that the Hokage would like. But Sai is not the most popular character in the show, but he's a character that I can really identify with, that I like a lot. Paint on him is very good. I can see one little spot where he's missing a teensy bit of black paint on his leg, but we'll have to see if I can see that or if I need to paint over it later on. And like I said, I'm going to absolutely take good high-res photos of this once it's assembled, so don't worry about if you can't see exactly what I'm doing here, because I know that it is difficult. Where is this foot going? Is this just going to... I see where his one leg goes because he's got a peg. I'm not sure where this other foot's going to go. It's not immediately clear to me how this is designed, but is he standing on this iron thing? His leg's not really going all the way in here. That's a little bit concerning because I really wanted to go in all the way and be stable because I don't want him to eventually lean. So let me just sit down here for a second and see if I can find a side view picture while I'm doing this assembly. Lots of front view pictures, not a lot of side view pictures. Maybe his foot is supposed to be in the air because there's not really an indentation on this dog thing. Just gonna spin this a little bit more. You know, I might be satisfied that he's actually in here as fully and as stably as he can be. And if that's the case, then that's fine. I can see this little speck of white on him. I don't know if it's a chip or what it is, but it's not quite right, so I might have to fix that afterwards. But so far, he's assembled fine. Let's see, he's going to have, does he have hands yet? No, he's missing his forearms, he's missing his hands. So there are pieces I have to add on here. His left arm is going to be here doing a jutsu fingers up. Fits in very nicely and stably with magnets. Great. And here's his other hand, which is reaching backwards. I think that he's eventually going to have a paintbrush or something in this hand because, you know, he's in the process of doing this jutsu, but at the moment he does not have anything in this hand. Just like this. How is this going in? And it's got a nice magnet in it, so I know this is going to go in properly. There it goes. All right, arms in. Let's see, what else are we missing? There's actually very few pieces here. Like this is, for such a large 1/6 scale statue, there's not that many pieces here, and I appreciate that because I really didn't want to fight with this in the way that I did that Sume All Might a couple weeks ago. So here is Sai's short sword, which I believe is going to attach onto his leg somewhere. Where's this go? Oh, it goes on his back. I can see where it goes on his back, and it's not really going in as nicely as I expected it would. magnet here might have a little paint on it. It's covering it up and stopping the magnet from working perfectly. But it's in there nice and firm now. All right, so I guess all that leaves then is to add this scroll and a bird. And which one is it going to be first? It's going to be the scroll. It is going to be this scroll, which feels, this feels delicate. This is a little bit worrisome. It looks very thin, and it's very large, and it feels like something that could break if I was an idiot. And you know, a lot of times I can be an idiot, so let me just bust this open here. And I gotta figure out exactly how this is gonna go. I'm not convinced that this actually does go on before the bird. This might have to plug into the bird, so this might require some trial and error. I might have to do a couple things here to get this right. I see that there's a piece of tape over this area with a little slot in it, and I think Sai's paintbrush is down there. How can I get it? What am I gonna grab it with? Maybe I'll have to flip this once I've got all the pieces out, because there's a really deep channel in this styrofoam that's got a little tiny plastic bag in it that I think has Sai's brush. So we've got the last of the 3 beasts here that I'm going to be pulling out of the box. I don't know if I'm going to take this outside and take photos. This seems, not only is this going to be heavy, but I feel like it's going to be very hazardous to move this. There's so many small pieces here. We're going to see. But here we go. Ninja Bird. These deliver a lot of scrolls and messages and things within the anime. Like, Sai is much more successful sending messages with his animals than he is killing anybody or, you know, winning any attacks or anybody. Wow. All right, bird slid right into place. It's nice and solid. I feel good about that. And that leaves this scroll. How is this scroll going to attach? The scroll's got some like beast mimicry on it. So let me take a look here at the picture. See if I can figure out exactly how this is supposed to go. No, don't flip. No, no. Yes, you guys get to watch me as I look at an iPad. I know that is probably thrown. Okay, so I actually do see how this goes though. Do I see how this goes? Oh, this is like this? Is that really right? What? Where is this magnet connecting to? Right, this is a little bit scary. This scroll is probably the most challenging, difficult looking part of this whole assembly. Is there a magnet somewhere here? Where is this magnet? Oh, oh wow. Okay, so I do see how this is going to supposedly attach, but this looks dangerous. I feel like I could very easily scratch this up. I'm trying to move this into position, but I see what's supposed to happen here, I think. And, oh, Jesus. Is that going to stay? Is that how this is supposed to go? What in the world? See this magnet? Where is this magnet connecting? Okay. All right, it's on. All right, scroll is on. It's magnetically connected with a strong magnet. This feels pretty strong, but I'm still a little bit worried about it. Let me go back into this box. There's one tiny piece that I still need to grab. I'm gonna have to, oh, sorry, certificate of authenticity. Just reach down there, my finger is just not long enough to grab that. I have to grab it with something. I need to get it. Maybe I can grab my X-Acto and pull it back out. first we're gonna try these scissors. I don't know if I should be trying to grab a delicate resin piece with scissors, but that's what I'm doing. Oh, well, it's working. All right, so the final piece I needed to get is this. This is a paintbrush. What is this? Is this a paintbrush? It looks more like a grappling hook. No, I guess it's a brush. All right, here we go. Paintbrush is gonna go into Sai's hand. Let me just see if there's a specific way that this is supposed to go in. Wow, I really don't like. I think that this paintbrush should have just been part of his hand. I guess I can understand why they did it like this, but I don't like it. All right, I put the paintbrush in his hand. I don't know if it's quite right. I might like mess with that a little bit more still. But, all right, so that is the 100% completed assembly of this Sai statue. I've been worried for like, I don't know, half a year or something that he might have come damaged and I would have never known, but everything on him seems fantastic. Assembly was easy peasy. I was worried about that scroll, but it was fine. The only thing is like there's a tiny, tiny like pinhead sized little dot of white on his black pants that I'm not excited about. It's not really a pure black, it's like a dark gray black mix on his pants, so it might be hard to, you know, mix up that color and put it on there to fix it. But I mean, overall, this looks amazing. For me, is this going to be, have I even had a chance to see this from up close yet? Not really. So let me see here. I don't know if it's, I'm not 100% sure about the face. The face seemed to believe me when I first saw it, but you know, I think that as a whole, this looks spectacular. Easily one of the best 1/6 scale statues I've ever seen. This is going to be somewhere probably in my list of favorite statues. I'm a little bit worried about Sai himself leaning because of the way that that foot connects into the base. I thought it was going to attach more snugly, but it's in there all the way, and I guess it's fine. It's just, I thought it'd be a little bit more snug. But, you know, overall, this is beautiful. Easily 9 out of 10 material, possibly 10 out of 10 material, 9.5 out of 10 material. I've got to look at it and think about it a little bit more. But I am going to take some high-res photos of this, and then I will edit this video, and, you know, we'll see what we see. All right. All right, so final opinions. I took Sai outside, I took some high-res photos of him, I looked at him from every angle, I moved this all around. The magnets are super sturdy, nothing's coming off this base. The scroll never wobbled, Sai's never wobbled, the paintbrush didn't even come out of his hand, and I'm not even sure if I put it in right. The eagle is attached, or the hawk, whatever the hell it is, it's attached, it is firm, everything here looks great. There are a couple like tiny like paint things that bother me that are like the size of a pinhead that I think can be easily corrected, but overall, this is a fantastic statue. Now, this is not based on any specific scene, so it was a little bit of power. This is just the character, you know, being a badass and looking cool, showing off his power. I think they could have given Sai like an interchangeable smiling head or something, since, you know, fake smiles and smiles are important to this character and like what he's all about. But overall, this is a fantastic statue. I give this, I don't know what I paid for this, so I can't really consider value. I think I paid a lot for this, especially because I think the shipping was like, I don't know, $300 or some crazy thing, but to get this from Japan, but you know, this is fantastic. I can't give it a 10. I think there could be an interchangeable head. I think maybe they could have found a specific moment from the animated capture that might have been, you know, just a little bit more powerful. Although Sai doesn't really have any great attack scenes. It's really hard to say. Either way though, I'm gonna say this is about a 9.2. A 9.2 out of 10. Highly recommend. I'm not gonna sell this statue. Sorry guys. You might still be able to get my All Might versus All for One statue, but you're not gonna get my Sai statue. Love this. This is gonna go down as one of my favorite statues in my whole collection. If you have a chance to get this, one of the 333 or the 332 besides mine, and you love this character or you love Naruto Shippuden, definitely do so. Highest possible recommend I can give. Haven't been this happy with the statue in a long time. So that is all for this Dabid Unboxes review, which has turned out to be much longer than I was hoping, but you know, it is what it is, and I hope that this has been entertaining watching to see what the experience of unboxing a Ryu Studio statue is like. All right, see you guys tomorrow.